Okay, so now we come up to the next situation, or the next problem, that is we choosing a particular set of letters from the given pool or set. Here we are not concerned with how they are chosen, or what is the arrangement after chosen. We're just choosing them from a lot. Okay, so this is called combination, and the formal definition is the process of selecting some objects from the given objects. Let's say we have to make a tennis team from the four players, that is W X Y Z. We have only two players in a tennis team, so we have to choose only two players from these four letter words. So let's say we choose W and X. So we could have two combinations of them. Sorry, we could have two permutations of them. Let's say we choose W X and X W. According to the question, these would represent the same thing, because we have to make a tennis team, and it doesn't matter which one we choose first and which one we choose next. So therefore, if we choose any of the two, there will be a pair corresponding to which uh, we will have different permutations and the same combination. That is, combination means the same set of letters. So if we are to write the combination, let's first of all work out what will be the permutation of these four letters, of which repetition is not allowed, and we have to choose only two letters. So the first letter can be chosen in four different ways. As you can see, it can be W, X, Y, Z, anything else, anything from these lot. Let's say we choose W. The next one will now be chosen from the remaining one, that is X, Y, Z, that is, it can be 3. And so it will be 4 into 3. And corresponding to each of these, we'll have a pair, that is, it should be divided by 2 again. So the answer will come out to be 4 into 3, 12 upon 2. I would like you to check this, verify this by writing all the different combinations which you could think of, and I will recommend it for a better understanding. So this was just a simple, a brief intro to what combination is. You might be thinking that it's easy for us to work out for simpler examples, but when the questions get complicated, it would turn out to be a hectic task to think of such strategy. So to simplify this, what the strategy we follow is that, if let's say we multiply numerator and denominator by 2 factorial, we'll have something of this sort, which can be written as 4 factorial upon 2 factorial. 2 factorial. So what happens is that this particular combination of choosing, let's write the problem, choosing two letters from a set of 4 letters, we have the answer as 4 factorial upon 2 factorial into 4 minus 2 factorial. It may not be very apparent from this particular example, but I think it will become clearer as we move forward. So this particular thing is written as 4C2, which says that choosing choosing 2 out of 4 letters. Here I worked out, let's say we choose WX, WY, WZ, WXY, XZ, YZ, and so on. We'll have each of these will have two pairs, that is WX, XW, then WY, YW, WZ, ZW, XY, YZ, sorry, XY, YX, XZ, ZX, YZ, ZY. So it will be easier if you work out, and the answer will be 4C2. Okay, so now you all have familiarized with the concept of combination, I would like you to work out a simple property. This is prime important property which I would like you to memorize, or it will just fall into practice if you practice enough. So let's prove this property. So let's first of all write what NCR is. So NCR will be n factorial upon r factorial into n minus r factorial. The second term is simply replace r with r minus 1 to obtain n factorial upon r minus 1 factorial upon n minus r plus 1 factorial. Now to solve this, let's take the LCM, which is n factorial. Let's just take r factorial as common. So we take n factorial upon r factorial into n minus r plus 1 factorial as common. To obtain bracket, we have n minus r plus 1 to counter this n minus r plus 1 factorial, as we had n minus r factorial only here. And the next one to have here r, which comes as we have r minus 1 factorial here. It is simple to work out. If it's getting tedious, let's simply see that it's the first term is obtained if we multiply n minus r plus 1 here to the numerator and denominator here, and we multiply r to the second term, it's numerator and denominator. This r and r cancels out and we obtain n plus 1 into n factorial in the numerator, and in the denominator we have r factorial into n minus r plus 1 factorial, which is simply can be written as n plus 1 factorial upon r factorial into n minus r plus 1 factorial, which is again equal to n plus 1 CR. I would like you to think of a physical example which fits into this particular equation. So now this is a large question, and I hope this simplifies each and every doubt you have in the particular tutorial. But if still you had some doubt, or are not able to understand something, please do read this do go through this video once more, and you will be very clear of what the concept of permutation and combination are. So let's try to work out here. Before solving this question, I would like you to revise your permutations very clearly and combination also. Before attempting this, I request you to go through this before, because it involves the thorough understanding of what we are doing, because in this we don't have choice of from a very narrow letters, that is we don't have choices from say 4 or 5 or any of this. We have choice from a pack of 52 playing cards, so you will have to be very clear what we actually choosing and what actually is the set from which we are choosing. So let's now try to work out. We have questions that we have to choose 4 cards from a pack of 52 cards, and the 4 cards to be chosen have a certain preferences as given. So first preference is that the 4 cards should be of the same suit. So we could choose the particular suit from which we want to choose in 4 ways, that is 4C1, and after we have chosen the suit, we can choose any of the 4 cards in say 13C4 ways, that is we can choose any of the 4 cards from the 13 cards of a suit. For those of you who are not familiar with cards, I would like you to work out some of the basics. That is, first of all, we have 4 different suits in the cards, which are which are heart, spade, and in each of the suits we have 13 different cards running from 1 to 10. Then we have jack, queen, and king. So we have in all 13 cards. Okay, so we could so the answer to the first question is we could choose from first of all we have to choose the suit, then we have to choose 4 cards from that particular suit. So the answer is 4c1 into 13c4. Next question is that we have to choose 4 cards that belong to 4 different suits. So we have to choose a single card from from the different suits. So we have to choose from the set of 13 cards a particular card. So we have, let's say if we take a first suit, let's say heart. So we have to choose a particular card, sorry, not a particular card but a card from the 13 heart cards. So we have 13c1, and similarly from the other remaining cards we have 13c1, 13c1 and 13c1. We have the answer as 13c1 into 13c1 into 13c1 into 13c1, that is 13 to the power 4. You Okay, so the third question is that all the cards should be face cards. So let's first of all, for those who are beginners, the face cards are the ones with which have some faces. That is, or say, let's just simply mark them. They are Jack, Queen, and King. So we have 3 cards from each suit which are face cards. So we have in all 12 face cards. So we have to choose 4 cards from these 12 cards only. So we have the answer as 12c4. We have to choose 4 cards from the 12 different cards. Okay, so next question is we have to choose 2 red cards and 2 black cards. So for the beginners, we have 2 individual sets in a particular card pack, in which the first one, or the, let's say any two suits are red and 2 suits are black. So we have to choose two cards which are red. So we have choice from 26 cards, that is two particular suit, to choose 2 cards, and similarly from 26 other black cards we have to choose 2 particular cards, two cards. So we'll answer as 26c2 into 26c2. The last one, or the fifth one, we have cards of the same color. Let's say we have to choose the card, a black card. So we have choice from 26 cards. We have to choose 2 cards, and similarly we could, if we want to choose red card, we have choice from 26c2. Again, we have 26 red cards and we choose 2 from them. So the answer will be 2c1 into 26c2. So you could simply see that this comes before, because we have to choose the color first, color, and this comes after we choose the letters, or say a card from the given set of. Thank you. I would like you to go through this video once more if you have not understood something, because this chapter involves some of the simple tricks which is not very particular if you go at this speed of the video, because the idea involves some rigorous writing which is omitted by some of you, even after my constant recommendation. So please write down all the permutations which I have told in this particular tutorial, and do a lot more practice than simply of these questions. If you have any doubt, please post it.